What's going on, dreamers? Welcome to another edition of Daydreaming. So last night we were rocking Pokemon Red on Retro Fridays. We didn't beat it. We didn't. It's not done. I might be wearing Iron Man right now, but we were not able to get through. I guess I had forgotten how much other content was a part of Pokemon Red to where I misjudged that we would get it done in 2 streams. Maybe I could have done that if I just kept on if I knew a speedrunning technique to try to go through it. But we're casually playing Pokemon Red on Fridays for Retro Fridays, and it is what it is. So we're gonna be playing it again this upcoming Friday because let's see here. We got 1 badge, or do we get any badges? Because we did a lot of other side stuff that was important, and we got a lot stronger. I really like the team that we're starting to build now. Of course, I'm stoked to have Charizard. We've got Machoke. We've got Graveler now. We also have Gyarados. Who else are we sporting right now? Off the top of my head, that's 4 of them. Who are the other awesome? Oh, we got Raichu and one more. So who else is flexing? Yeah, who else is doing it? Who's our 6th? Who am I forgetting between? Okay, Charizard, Gyarados, Machoke, Graveler, Raichu. Is that it? Am I rotating someone else out? Maybe that is the last spot that I keep rotating out as the 6th spot. I guess that's true. Yeah, well, there you go. Anyway, so we'll be playing that again this upcoming week, guys. And I hope to defeat it before going off to Nationals. Yeah, that's the game plan. With that being, the upcoming major event. Got some practice in today, which I'm glad I did. But again, I had to do a lot of things right now because I do have a lot of knee pain when using in functional motions in sport like uses. My left knee has definitely been bothering me. And what I would normally recommend for people is to whatever the activity is that is causing so much distress. Now, if it's just walking, wow, that's a lot. That's thankfully not the case for me. But when I am bowling, lots of fatigue, and in certain positions when I'm really trying to hold my form, that it's affecting me negatively, right? I can tell. And so what we do though, we don't give up. We don't just completely stop, especially since I have an event coming up. Otherwise, I would stop that said activity until after I've gone through all the rehab before coming back into it. So I've been doing a little bit of rehab here and there. This week I didn't do rehab on my knee because actually both knees were bothering me. So it was one of those things I'm like, okay, I haven't had this before, so we're going to play it cool. And so I played it cool this upcoming week, early in the week, because obviously I didn't get it last week. I'm going to go ahead and do that rehab. But icing is very important. I made sure to bring ice with me, so as soon as I was done bowling, ice the front of my knee, ice the back of my knee, ice some of my quad, some of those areas to hopefully bring down the swelling. And I mean, it feels fine right now, and I'm hoping that tomorrow when I go to practice again, it will feel fine as well then. So these are good things that we're able to learn from to keep ourselves ready for that next moment, as I'm trying to avoid. Okay, though, enough of that. Tonight, the last Scare Me Saturday. Only for a while, though, guys. It'll come back in July, most likely. And remember, once we beat Outlast 2 tonight, we're going to transition into Steam Saturdays. So Saturday is still going to be part of the schedule. It's just going to become Steam Saturday for a few weeks there. Plus, also, I'm missing a weekend, right, guys? I'm going to be gone at Nationals for bowling, and thus I won't be here. So there's another reason for that, too. We're going to miss a week guaranteed. And so then, yeah, in July, it'll come back. So hopefully you guys did not miss it. Also, is the 81st appearance of DOS Postman. I mean, think about that, guys. I've been doing this for about 2 years. With I think I explained to you guys before with like a 5 month hiatus in there in the like. So I did 5 months, 5 month hiatus, and then been going strong ever since then. But yeah, 81 appearances. We're talking about a guest who sets aside his time, even though for him, because he's a server for a lot of his work and everything like that, right? That the weekend's a very important portion of server's income. You know what I mean? And it's just, I mean, it's just really cool of him. He steps up and has been a real joy, let alone someone I could even bounce ideas off of on how to do some of these different things, and it's just great. He's amazing. Let's just be honest, guys. So if we can get some love in the comments for DOS Postman, I would really appreciate that, like, a lot. All right. I know what you guys want to hear. Because when you're watching this, it's Sunday, and thus, that means it's Speedrun Sunday. Triple PBs. We're going for triple PBs, guys. We have yet to do that. Granted, it's only been a short amount of time that we've even been able to play 3 speedrun games, because the very first week I had a speedrun game, there's no PB because you're just setting a time. And that was so awfully long. That was so awful. Oh, man. Like, I remember I was like, it just made me upset. Like, it was such a long period of time where I was like, dude, I need to go to the bathroom. Like, I don't know how I could do speed runs that are supremely long without entirely changing my diet. Like right now, my bulk diet would not allow for me to do any speed run that's actually, so let's say like you're going to be getting a world record to, top notch PB time in like something like, let's say, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, right? Really popular, awesome game. Make sure, guys, pay attention. Philipity Flam actually is doing practice towards doing those runs. Okay, back to focus. 4.5 hours to 5 hours. I mean, you're in that 4.5 hour range. You're on the cusp of becoming like top 10, if not top 5, maybe even better than that. And so that's insane, which means that most likely you're going to be in like the 5.5 hour range, 6 hour range when you're first running it. You know what I mean? Or, even 5 hours and 10 minutes. That's a long time. I have to eat every 3 hours to stay on target. Otherwise, I have to stay up super late to eat. And then it throws off the whole next day because now I'm trying to sleep to make up for, now my sleep schedule got pushed back, which means it's a little bit. Whew. So what I'm stoked about is that we're starting to shave down like our sum of best for Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is now sub 3 hours. And I feel once I've gotten just the map memorization, sub 3 hours will be easy. Just super easy. And so my hope is that by the time that you guys watch me, that we're going to be at least a sum of best sub 2.5 hours. Sum of best sub 2.5, for sure. Absolutely. And then when we get more runs in of Contra, we get more runs of Mega Man 2 in, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that, guys. And I hope you are as well. And oh, that's right. Also, what was I going to say about that? Dun, dun, dun. Dreamers, what is another speed? I mean, there's quite a few games I want to play too. What is another speedrun game you guys would want to see from me? Again, let alone the DOS Postman love. Go ahead and give me some ideas down below what you guys are thinking would be a fun game to watch for speedrunning, because I would like to provide you guys with even more, because I want to work on it or game plan for it in the future if we can, as we continue to grow. Also, so you guys know, in case you forgot, we're on currently 4 days a week, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday. What's going to happen, though, is June 26th, really not that far in the future, we're going to be on 5 days a week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So we'll have all 5 of those days in a row. So if you guys felt that you were missing out on content, you'll have an additional day to see even more. Something really creepy. I mean, no, something really cool and awesome, not so creepy like that was. Yeah, well, you guys know. Anyways, dreamers, thank you for watching. Yesterday's episode is right here. You guys have been so kind and amazing. Go ahead and sub right there if you haven't already. And dreamers, I will see you on Scare Me Saturday night or on Speedrun Sundays tomorrow. Dream on! Dream on!